third rehearsal now with the HSC Virtual Choir. It's all going really well. I've been making videos for them, so they've been learning their music in the videos. And in our weekly sessions, we've had little kind of chat, how's everyone getting on with their week. I lead a warm-up, we do a kind of a body scan, we do some shoulder circles, you know, the normal kind of things you do at the start of a choir rehearsal. I've done, we've been practicing like so that we can have a long breath. So we've done some exercises where we count how long it takes to breathe out, and then we come off microphones and everyone says what they've got up to. And this week I introduced, we actually hummed a note. You could pick whatever pitch you wanted, and we did that instead of just breathing out. And we noticed that actually most of us were having a shorter amount of time when we were doing that. So we kind of spoke about how when you sing and you start your phrase, that it's very easy for all the air to fall out straight away when you sing. So just something to think about while you're singing. And then we go back on to, I mute everybody, and then we do some kind of normal kind of vocal exercises, just exactly like I would in a normal rehearsal, and just point out a few kind of things about vocal technique that I think could be really useful for people, reminding them, you know, not to lock their knees, and to, you know, feel no tension here in your throat. The sound is coming from below. And so today I did a canon. So I pre-recorded it and then I taught it to them, and it's quite short. I put the words into the chat function, and so I wonder, can I do that here now? And so they went into the chat function. So I'm going to put them there and I can see them. It's "Ah, poor bird, take thy flight far above the shadows of this sad night." So everyone is able to display it on their computer or their phone. And I just taught them it's "Ah, poor bird, take thy flight far above the shadows of this sad night." And before I introduced it to them, I did point out that shadows, they have to watch out for that one because you got two notes. Shadows of this sad night. And I pointed that out because in one of the pieces we're actually learning, there's two notes on some of the words, so I just wanted them to be aware that that was a thing that can happen. So then I taught them the first line, "Ah, poor bird," and I said that's two counts. Then it's "take thy flight," and two counts again, and we all sang that. So I sang, "Ah, poor bird, take thy flight," and we all did, "Ah, poor bird, take thy flight." The next bit is "far above the shadows of this sad night." Far above the shadows of this sad night. And I reminded them of that cut off that happens at the end. So we want everyone in the choir to cut off exactly at that same point. And then maybe we sang it through again. "Ah, poor bird, take thy flight far above the shadows of this sad night." And then I said, now we're going to sing it together. We're not taking our sound off. We're all staying on mute. And if you ever want to know how to mute everyone, you can actually go into participants, and there's a button there which says mute all. And then you can invite people to unmute themselves. But sometimes in a meeting there could be like lots of people talking and you just want to press mute all. So then there's a green button here, share screen. So I just go to share screen, and the top of the screen it says basic, advanced and files, and I click advanced. And then there's a section that says music or computer sound only. And then you have to press share. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I forgot to press share and it didn't work, but like, you know, nobody minded. We just all sang the piece through. So you press share then, and then you go into your own file. So I have it here open on my computer, "Ah, poor bird." And so then I said, okay, so we're going to be singing in canon with ourselves. So it starts and then we join in. So we're going to join in when you hear the person getting as far as far, we're joining in, and I'll bring you in. "Ah, poor bird, take thy flight far above the shadows
shadows of this sad night, far above the shadows of this sad night, far above the shadows of this sad night, far above the shadows of this sad night.
And let's try doing it together. We're going to do it again. I didn't do this with my group earlier, but we're going to come in on a separate one. So that the one I have recording here, it does it twice. So we're actually going to come in on the word take. We're going to come in, and if you have more than one person at home, you could get another person to come in when you get to the word far. So you have it in four parts. Okay.
Up, O bird, take thy flight, far above the shadows of this sad night, far above the shadows of this sad night, far above the shadows of this sad night, far above the shadows of this sad night.
So it just gives you some of an idea of what different things you can
Up,
do
O
within your
bird, take
thy
thy flight.
And it stops playing into your Zoom. So I hope you find that helpful. Do let me know. And if you have any questions about different things with chorus, what you might try, send me an email. Find me on my website, elizabethhilliard.com/coaching.